Hello, you beautiful and amazing soul, and welcome to your personal assessment. This is so that you can learn a little bit more about yourself and what has led you here to this place in your life where you want to create massive change, and hoping that I can help you do that. So you're here because basically you're tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of feeling so frustrated, tired of feeling like you don't know what to do next. You're so tired of being sick and tired. That's what's gotten you here. And I'm hoping that if we're a great match to work together, this will be something of the past for you. So go grab pen and paper. Don't worry, I'll wait, or you can press pause. You can always press pause at any time during the video so that you can have more time to think or to jot down anything that needs to be written down. So go ahead, go grab pen and paper. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, assuming that you press pause when you needed to, we're ready to go. So question number one, I'd like you to answer this. How long have you been experiencing negativity and this type of frustration in your life? How long have you been feeling stuck? How long have you been feeling like there's so much out there that you're not really playing to your full potential? You feel like there are so many things that you're capable of doing, but there are just so many things that are holding you back. How long have you been feeling like this? Let's put it in years. Maybe you've been feeling like this ever since 2020. Maybe you've been feeling like this for a really long time. How many years would you say that you've been feeling like this? Write that down for question number one. Question number two. A lot of us will have to guess on this, but how much money and opportunities are you leaving on the table? What this means is, let's say, for example, there's been a promotion available, but you haven't been going after it. And this is probably because you don't have the balls to go after it, or you don't feel qualified enough, or there's just been so many things going on in your life that keep you from really showing up in the way that you'd like to show up to be able to go after that promotion. There's just been so much negativity or things coming up that don't allow you to move forward, right? And that's the promotion. The promotion could be about $12,000 per year, right? And maybe there's an opportunity like a side hustle, and the side hustle will only be about $500 a year. So the total of how much money you're leaving on the table is the $12,000 increase in your pay for the promotion and the side hustle of $500. So that's $12,500 that you're leaving on the table. Now, maybe it's not $12,000. Maybe for you, it's $1,000. And the side hustle is maybe like $5,000 or $4,000 a year. We're thinking about yearly. So how much money a year are you leaving on the table because either you don't have balls to go after it, or because there are just so many things that keep on coming up and it's hard for you to find time or to break away from everything that keeps finding you, that keeps you from going after what you really want. How much is that amount? Write that down for number two. Question number three. Now you're going to multiply the number of years by the worth, that amount that we're talking about. How much money are you leaving on the table? So the amount of years, right? Let's say, for example, if you've been experiencing this for 10 years, multiplied by the worth, which was $12,500. The answer to number three would be $125,000. If you had this opportunity to go after a promotion for 10 years and you still haven't gone after it. And this promotion and even that side hustle is worth $12,500. The total amount that you're leaving on the table from having this problem is $125,000. Now, let's just say that you've had an opportunity for a promotion and it's only been about a year. So even for a year, how much would that promotion be worth? How much are those opportunities? Maybe it's not a promotion. Maybe it's a new job, but you just haven't been able to go after it because of whatever's going on. Keep this in mind. Make sure that you're thinking about this so when it's time for us to talk, we can talk about it. Now, who am I? I want to talk to you a little bit about me. Just in case you're coming across me for the first time, I am a licensed psychotherapist, confidence coach, inspirational speaker, and DJ. Also, a mom, and that is my why right there, my baby bear. He is amazing. I'm so happy that I have done all of the work on myself, all of the inner work, the trauma work, all of that, so that I can show up for my why the way that I want to show up as. I am so grateful that I have done that work so that I can be the best mom I can be. And not just the best mom, but the best role model that I can be. That's my why, the reason why I do what I do. In addition, being featured in different media outlets, I have also been featured in a couple of publications that are not listed here, including Psychology Today. So I want to know about your why. You know what my why is. My why is my son and wanting to show up for him in the best way possible. Give me your 2 top reasons why you want to become more confident and change your life. What are your whys? Name 2 down there. You don't have to write them down, please. You don't have to put it in paragraph form. I'm not expecting you to write a novel. Although if you want to share more with me, please, by all means, the more information, the better. But write down, what are your 2 whys, the reasons why you want to change your life, the reasons why you need help with getting back on track and becoming that confident person you know that you can be. What are your 2 whys, and write them down. Remember, you can press pause at any time if you need more time to think or to write. Before we get into the personal assessment portion, I want to talk to you about one of my clients, Marisol. She came to me feeling like she wasn't enough. She was depressed. Before working together, she was depressed. She had very low confidence. That was actually something that she said right away when she messaged me after finding me. She was like, I need help with my confidence. She was fed up and really wanted to increase her levels of confidence. She was very codependent in relationships. She had just switched from being in a 9-to-5 job to becoming a real estate agent, and she was second guessing herself a lot. She was feeling like she didn't know if she was going to make it. She didn't know what to do next. She lost her mom when she was very, very young, and she had problems with her father, these abandonment issues, and she really never learned how to be open with her emotions. It was really difficult for her. Now, after working together, I could not be more proud of Marisol. And the cherry on top is that she is fucking proud of herself. I am so happy for her. After working with me, she feels more independent, healed these abandonment issues, tripled her income, took her power back, and decided to leave the current agency that she was working in into another agency that really felt in alignment with her, really felt like they were responding to what was important to her growth. She is open to love and romance now. She has suitors asking her out on dates all the time. She has guys sending flowers to her office. It's so wonderful. I'm so excited for her. She's healed relationships with her family and with her children. She's able to communicate effectively with them, communicating what she wants and also communicating in a way that makes them feel respected and heard, where it becomes a win-win situation for everyone. That is what we do in my program. It is so important to learn the effective ways and just the magical ways of communication. She shows up differently and she is having so much fun. She's actually having fun now. This is something really, really big and important within my program, because once we become adults and we get into the adulting, we forget how important it is for us to have fun. So I'm really, really proud of her. I couldn't be more happy for her. Another client I want to talk to you about is Chris. So Chris also came to me feeling like he wasn't enough, but it looked differently. Looks different for everyone, especially come in side by side when it comes to men and women. So Chris was in therapy for over 10 years, and he had hit a peak. He really wanted to get to the next level. And in therapy, there is no coaching allowed. You're not allowed to give that type of care or support. This program not only has a therapeutic component, but it also has coaching. It goes well beyond what you would expect in therapy or coaching. I'm so happy to be able to provide this for my clients. He was also on anti-medication, antidepressants, and anti-anxiety medication. I remember having a conversation with him the first time, asking him, do you think that you would ever be able to come off these medications? And he said, no, I've accepted that I'm going to be here for the rest of my life, and that's okay. And I said, okay. He also had low confidence, but at the same time, he still believed that he was destined for something greater, destined for something bigger. And he wasn't answering that call. He wasn't answering to his soul's call. He had a history of very toxic relationships, like classic, toxico, classic, very textbook toxic relationships. And he had a bad relationship with his mom due to the trauma that he experienced with his parents growing up. He had controlling issues, and these were stemming out of fear. He was afraid to get hurt. He was afraid for things from his past to come back up again and really, really become painful. And in order to prevent that, he tried really, really hard to control every single situation. And this was affecting all of his relationships in a negative way. He was very pessimistic and, again, emotionally closed off. Now, after working with me, again, I could not be more proud. I could not be just so happy. I couldn't be more happy. I don't even have words. I couldn't be more happy for him. And of course, again, the cherry on top for him is that he is proud of himself. After working with me, he has more confidence and self-belief, has received a financial abundance of $20,000 more. So another component within my program is that we do a money flow exercise. With this money flow exercise, we identify your money mindset and reprogram it so that we can see where you are leaving money on the table. And it doesn't even necessarily have to do with you doing any work at all. maybe something that you're not paying attention to that can be extremely lucrative for you. And with this surplus, this is at his current job right now. He didn't have to leave and go somewhere else. And he also has other agencies and organizations looking for him and pursuing for him to play a role at their companies. And this, get this is without him even applying. I know it's crazy. It's like, what is going on here? I just love it. I love it. He has a beautiful, healthy, romantic relationship. The toxic relationships for him are a thing of the past. I'm so happy and I'm so proud of him. He has a better relationship with his mom. The other day we were talking and he's like, one thing I'm really grateful for is my supportive mom. I was like, oh my gosh, who is this? Who is this guy that I'm talking to? And due to the effective communication and just really believing in himself, he has improved his relationship with his daughter as well. He's less worried about life and not trying to control things anymore. He's really going with the flow. I'm so proud of him. He's actually having fun. I know. I'm telling you, this is what I do. It's really important. And the big topper here, like this is the cherry on top for me. He is now weaning off of medication. He's almost off of his medication. Something that he never thought was going to be possible for him. And this is all due to the personal power that he has found within himself. And after working together and doing the inner healing, I'm just really, really proud of him. So now it's time for the personal assessment. You're going to be rating yourself. And please be honest. It's really, really important for you to be honest. I cannot help you unless you are being as honest as possible. You're going to be rating yourself. There are 8 questions. Rating yourself from 1 to 3. 1 is poor, 3 is excellent. And you're going to write your answers down. So for question number 1, you're going to write an answer, which is 1, 2, or 3. Not all of them, just pick 1, 1, 2, or 3. And so on and so forth. So, question number 1. How do you feel about your current relationships around you? Do you feel like they really suck? That would be a 1. Do you feel like they're great? And Lupita, I need no help with the relationships around me. That would be a 3. So go ahead and write that down. Question number 2. How do you feel about your current finances? 1 is, oh my gosh, I'm struggling to keep my head above water right now. I have some savings, but I don't know what I'm going to do. Or I'm struggling to keep my head above water right now and I have nothing. To 3, I have no problem making money. Money comes to me easily. Money loves me. I don't need any more money either. I am good when it comes to money. That would be a 3. So you're going to rate 1, 2, or 3. Question number 3. How do you feel about your work life or career? 1, my work life sucks. Or 3, I love what I do and I love the amount of money that I'm making doing it. So 1, 2, or 3. Write that down. Question number 4. How do you feel about your intuition? 1, my intuition sucks. It's never right. Or I never listen to it. I never listen to my intuition. 3, my intuition is always on point and I always listen to it. So is it 1, 2, or 3? Remember, you can press pause at any time. Question number 5. How do you feel about your sex life? What I do with my clients within the program, I help work with the core. So it affects all areas of life. It has a ripple effect and it just touches everything. And so this is one of those things. One, I have the worst sex life ever. It's crappy. It's just, it sucks. Or, and not literally. Or three, I have the best sex life ever. I show up confidently, owning the bedroom, like I'm there and I'm ready. And I always get reciprocation from the person that I'm with as well. So 1, 2, or 3. Question number 6, we're really close to being done here. How do you feel about your past and how it's affected you now? So 1, I hate my past. I wish I could change it. I wish I had different parents. I wish I had a different life. It just really, really sucked. And I'm so stuck now because of everything that happened to me. Or 3, I loved what happened to me. I'm so happy about everything. And it affects me not at all. It doesn't have any effect on me. That would be 3. Or 1, it really sucks and I wish I could change it. Number 7, how do you feel about your romantic life? 1, it sucks or it's non-existent. I wish I had one. 3, I have an amazing romantic life. I have everything I've always wanted within a romantic relationship. 1, 2, or 3. Write it down. Last question, question number 8. How do you feel about the support in your life? Do you have friends around you, mentors? Can you rely on them? Can you tell them anything? Are they always there for you? So 1, I have no support system right now. I have nobody. There's no one that I have that is reliable, that I can count on, that I can trust. Or 3, my support system is amazing. I have so many people I could trust. I have so many people I can rely on, and they're always there for me. So 1, 2, or 3, write that down. Congratulations! Woohoo! You're done. One more step. So what you're going to do next is you're going to add up all of the answers from your questions of the personal assessment, the 8 questions. Last 8 questions that you answered, last 8, right, with the rating of 1, 2, and 3, you're going to add up all of the 1s, 2s, and 3s. Your final score would be anything between 8 and 24. Once you are done, you're going to email me or DM me your score so we can talk about it on our call. You can DM me anywhere on Lupita V Coaching or hashtag Lupita V Coaching, right? DM me, Google me, you'll be able to find me. Send me your score. Or you can send me an email at lupitavcoaching@gmail.com. I'll be waiting for your response. Any additional information you can also send to me as well. If you wrote this down, you can go ahead and take a picture and just send it either email or DM, whichever one is easiest for you. I cannot wait to talk with you. I'm so excited to get you started on this new chapter in your life. Whew. I am so, so proud of you. You doing this assessment means that you are ready for change in your life and that you are ready to move forward. I can't wait to talk with you. And remember, you have always been enough. Talk to you soon. Bye.